Sam Walton's remarkable rise from a modest farm background to founding Walmart, the world's largest investment company, underscores his extraordinary ambition and innovative approach. Born into a hardworking family during the Great Depression, Walton's early experiences in various jobs and his education at the University of Missouri shaped his relentless drive and competitive spirit. After working at Penney and acquiring a struggling Ben Franklin store, Walton revolutionized retail with a focus on self-service and independent sourcing. His keen ability to identify opportunities, combined with his magnetic personality and dedication to customer needs, propelled his regional chain into a national powerhouse, ultimately redefining retail on a global scale. Beginnings. Samuel Moore Walton was born March 29, 1918 in Kingfisher, Oklahoma to his father Thomas and mother Nancy Walton. He was followed 3 years later by one brother, James, known to all as Bud. Father Thomas was first a farmer, then moved around towns in Missouri, Springfield, Marshall, and Shelby, and serving as a banker, a mortgage agent, and a real estate and insurance agent. Hardworking and honest, he was above all a trader, ready to negotiate on anything from cars to mules to farms. The family was not poor, but was not rich by any standards. In the depths of the Great Depression, which hit the Dust Bowl region hard, Thomas had to deliver foreclosure notices to hundreds of farmers. He tried his best to help them retain their self-respect. Growing up in the environment, the two sons learned the value of a dollar. Young Sam showed ambition from an early age. When his mother had a small milk business to earn extra money, Sam milked the cows in the morning and delivered the milk in the afternoons. By the age of 7 or 8, he was selling magazine subscriptions door to door, as well as raising and selling rabbits and pigeons. By the 7th grade, he had newspaper routes, which he continued through college. In high school, Sam dated a girl whose father was a very successful insurance salesman, and Sam thought the father was making all the money in the world. So he decided he should become an insurance agent, given his proven selling skills. Sam must have had a great deal of energy, as he was also active at school. In Shelby, the 8th grader became the youngest Eagle Scout in Missouri history. The family ended up in Columbia, Missouri, where Sam graduated from Hickman High School and was the quarterback on the undefeated and state champion football team, and played on the state champion basketball team. He made the honor roll and was elected class president. But Walton later said that even as a youth, Sam excelled at anything he set his mind to and knew he could excel, but attributed these characteristics to their mother. Sam said that his mother always told him to be the best he could, that he took her seriously, and that he always set extremely high personal goals, and he loved competition. Later in life, taking on Kmart was like competing with another high school team to him. He said, "It never occurred to me that I might lose." Sam stayed in Columbia for college, graduating with a business degree from the University of Missouri in 1940. Continuing in his active ways, he was president of the senior class, his Bible study group, and an ROTC leadership group. In running for these offices, he learned a new trick. He always spoke to people as soon as he saw them before they spoke to him. He always said hello to strangers and friends alike. Their status or popularity did not matter. Sam knew all the janitors by name. Everyone who ever met Sam Walton liked him. Sam supported his church, First Methodist and then Presbyterian, his entire life, including teaching high school Sunday school classes. He said, "I don't know that I was religious per se, but always felt that the church was important." In 1939, Sam's parents lived next door to Hugh Mattingly, who owned a chain of about 60 dime stores. Sam drilled in with questions about merchandising and retailing and how the industry worked. Sam paid his way through college waiting tables in exchange for food and serving as the head lifeguard at the swimming pool. He continued his paper routes, hiring others to help him, and made $4,500 a year, about $100,000 in 2023 money. His supervisor at the newspaper said of Sam, he did a lot of other things besides deliver newspapers. He was a little bit scatterbrained at times. He'd have so many things going he'd almost forget one. But boy, when he focused on something, that was it. Upon graduation, Sam did not have enough money to attend the Walton School of Business at the University of Pennsylvania as he had hoped. When recruiters came to campus, he got offers from retailers Sears and J.C. Penney. He accepted the offer from Penney, a company renowned for enriching its store managers. See our American original story on James Cash Penney here. A store of his own. During the mid-20th century in America, the retail landscape was diverse and dynamic. Independent stores were widespread, but major chains were gaining ground. Department stores such as Macy's and Marshall Field's dominated urban centers with their vast selections and prestige. National chains like Sears and Montgomery Ward emerged from catalog origins to offer hard goods nationwide, while J.C. Penney focused on expanding in soft goods. Dime stores, exemplified by Woolworths and others, were ubiquitous and offered a wide range of affordable items. Butler Brothers, a key wholesaler, supported dime stores and small department stores through franchising. Sam Walton, interested in a Butler Brothers department store franchise, was directed to a Ben Franklin store in Newport, Arkansas. Despite the store's unpromising financial state, Walton acquired it in 1945 with a combination of personal savings and a loan, setting the stage for what would become a significant retail success. Sam Walton set a goal to make his store the best and most profitable variety store in Arkansas within 5 years. He embraced his inexperience as an advantage, following the principle of learning from everyone. He adopted Butler Brothers' accounting system, but also learned from the Sterling dime store nearby, which outperformed his Ben Franklin store. Walton often visited Sterling to study their practices. He began to source merchandise independently, defying Butler Brothers' requirement to purchase primarily from them. He found cheaper goods in Tennessee and used a homemade trailer to transport them, taking detours to avoid weight checks and using a ferry to cross the Mississippi River. Bentonville and a chain of Ben Franklins. In July 1950, Sam Walton opened Walton's 5 and Dime in Bentonville, Arkansas, a small town of 3,000. Though he's still a Ben Franklin franchisee, he innovated with a self-service layout, a new concept for the region. The store, which initially had $32,000 in sales, quickly grew to $95,000. Bentonville's proximity to Helen's family and prime quail hunting areas made it an ideal location for Walton, who was passionate about both hunting and tennis. Sam Walton's magnetic personality and drive led him to rapidly expand his chain of stores. Starting with Walton's 5 and Dime in Bentonville, he opened locations in Fayetteville, Versailles, and Ruskin Heights. Despite his mounting debt and being known as a terrible driver, he learned to fly and used his airplane to scout new sites, often counting cars and parking lots from the air. Over 12 years, he grew to operate about 15 Ben Franklin stores, each generating $200,000 to $2 million annually. Despite a promise to Helen to slow down, Walton's passion for expansion continued, and he remained a dynamic figure in Bentonville, living in a home designed by architect E. Fay Jones. Conclusion: Sam Walton's journey from a modest farm background to building the largest investment company in the world is a testament to his relentless ambition, innovative spirit, and remarkable leadership. His early experiences, from delivering milk and newspapers to excelling in sports and academics, shaped his strong work ethic and competitive drive. His time working at Penney further honed his skills in retail management. Starting with a struggling Ben Franklin franchise, Walton's innovative approach, such as implementing self-service and sourcing goods independently, set him apart from his competitors. His knack for identifying and capitalizing on market opportunities, combined with his charismatic personality, facilitated rapid expansion. By the early 1960s, Walton had established a network of Ben Franklin stores, which paved the way for the creation of Walmart. Despite challenges including substantial debt and a grueling travel schedule, Walton's vision for a more efficient, customer-focused retail experience drove his success. His transition from a regional retail chain to a national powerhouse reflects his ability to adapt, lead, and inspire. Sam Walton's legacy is not just in the retail empire he built, but also in his approach to business, emphasizing innovation, efficiency, and a deep understanding of customer needs. His story is a powerful example of how determination, creativity, and a commitment to excellence can transform an idea into a global phenomenon. Enjoyed the content? Make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Your support helps us bring you more awesome content. Let us know your thoughts and what you'd like to see next.